All right, Mr. Vikri, I'll begin with you. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, apart from Hamas and to a large extent Mr. Netanyahu and the Israelis, the one person who's going to be really happy is Donald Trump, who's taken credit for this peace deal. We'll talk about whether, how difficult this is going to be, or is this going to end all hostilities. But is this something that definitely will bring about that coveted Nobel Peace Prize for the President of the United States?
Well, thanks very much for having me. Peace like war must be waged, and you have to have a strategy and you have to have partners. It does seem that President Trump has learned that lesson over the past 9 months or so. And he has at last involved partners and has a strategy in terms of a 20-point plan. It remains to be seen, of course, whether the ceasefire will hold. It is to be welcomed. The extent of devastation you've just pointed out, under official figures, more than 67,000 people killed, about a third or half of them being women and children. Complete rubble situation in Gaza. So now the question is, how will you go forward? It is not going to be sufficient for the president simply to say, give me the Nobel Peace Prize and everything is going to be great. It is going to take a concerted effort, again with strategy and with partners, to be able to fulfill other parts of the 20-point plan, namely aid, reconstruction. There's widespread famine now in Gaza. The healthcare system has been completely destroyed. Children haven't been to school in over 2 years. So there is very, very much to be done. And it will require not only the kind of strategy and partners, but a willingness for President Trump just not to say, hey, it's all due to me, give me the Nobel Peace Prize. There are many other considerations around the world. We here in the United States, of course, are very much concerned about the level of democracy and sending troops into our cities. Nevertheless, having this been said, we hope that there is a path forward. There has to be some representation of the Palestinians, either in a two-state solution or something which gives them some hope. You can't go back to the status quo. The status quo has been completely destroyed by these hostilities, and there is a long and winding road ahead. Nevertheless, as Winston Churchill said, it is better to jaw than war. And most of all, it is important for the President of the United States to realize and not claim credit for everything that goes on. It takes a group, concerted effort to do this, involving other great democracies, involving a willingness to step back and give credit to others, as opposed to saying it's just one person doing this.